your heart, like a seal over your arm, for your love is as strong as death. The words of Solomon here describe the commitment that you are making to each other here today in the presence of these friends, family, and loved ones. And most importantly, that commitment to God. This seal is a seal that in a covenant of unfading love that brings joy in hardships, that brings wealth when all seems lost, and the comfort of knowing that through good times and bad, your love will even bring sacrifice. In marriage, you must prioritize one another above all human relationships. What God has joined together today, let no one separate. I'm very honored to be here today. Brenda, it's been an incredible privilege for me to get to know you over the past 6 years as a partner at Crosspoint Church, and how God has worked in your lives, especially even in the last month, how God has worked in your lives in an incredible way. And Chris, getting to know you over the past probably about 6 weeks in community group as we do a Bible study together. There's a lot you can get to know about each other through a study called When Sinners Say I Do, right? And so we've really gotten a great time to get to know each other and to see your hearts, how you two are so very, very different in so many ways, but yet so very similar, and how God has uniquely gifted you for one another, for His kingdom, for His glory. And so, standing here before us today are two stories, two paths that have been crossed. And today you will be united as one. And it will be one story, a story that is defined by your love for one another under God. And this story symbolizes the oneness of Christ and His church. And we are reminded of that today. Just as Chris and Brenda placed their lives today on the altar before God, God placed His Son, Jesus Christ, on the altar as a sacrifice for our sins. And so today, this union represents something so very beautiful, so very significant. And so today, we see this taking place. And Jesus Christ placed His life on that altar, saying, almost as if He could say the words of Song of Solomon, your love is as strong as death. And today, here, your love symbolizes something that's as strong as death. Because Christ, He knows our weaknesses. He knows how we have abandoned God and how we have chose other things before Him. And with His very life, He displayed these words. For God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in Him should not perish, but have everlasting life. And today, this marriage, this union represents a true love, a love that is lasting, that will last a lifetime. And I pray will resonate throughout the lives of many. Chris and Brenda, in the Bible, marriage is a representation of the relationship with God and His people, with Christ and His church. The Apostle Paul calls it a mystery in Ephesians 5:31-32. Paul speaks of marriage and he says, for this reason a man will leave his father and mother and will be united to his wife, and the two shall become one flesh. Paul quotes the scriptures found in Genesis during the first marriage of Adam and Eve. He goes on to say, this is a profound mystery, but I am talking about Christ and the church.
Oh, there's your daddy.
This is the profound mystery of marriage, that Christ will be united to the church as a husband is to his wife. Now, God desires that your marriage, Chris and Brenda, will represent this relationship, the relationship of Christ and His church, one that is bound together by love. In 1 Corinthians 13, we have this description of love. And Paul writes again, love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it is not rude, it is not self-seeking. Love, it keeps no anger, or keeps no records of wrongs. It is not easily angered. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. In these words, we see love in one of its most pure forms. We see a love that puts the interests of one another above the interests of selfishness. And this is the love that we pray here for you today. A love that will seal your marriage for as long as you both shall live. Chris and Brenda, this will not all happen at once. In fact, it will be a lifelong process. But if you are truly surrendered to Jesus Christ as the Lord and leader of your life and marriage, I believe that you'll experience an unending treasure in the arms of one another. And now we'll come to a time where you'll confess your love for one another by taking these wedding